Hey guys, Gunpla Games here. So I just wanted to go over this real quick, just how I'm just doing a first review, and I'm going to be reviewing the Destroy Mode Final Form Unicorn for two reasons. One, it's my second favorite Gundam, next to the RX-78, and I had it. I just built it, and it came out pretty good, and it seems like pretty straightforward kit to review. There's not a whole lot to it, but there isn't. But it just, so first off, it's a $14 kit US, and you get a lot for your money. It just looks so good. Doesn't come with the display base, but I'm having it on there for the sake of this video. But you just get a lot for your money. It looks fantastic, even though it's on the smaller side. It just looks great. I love the eyes. It does come with standard eyes, so if you don't want those GB eyes, you can definitely switch it out. I straight built this, with the exception of panel lining the fuel tanks here. The red is actually a decal. That is not panel line or paint. That is just a decal. They're two very long decals, and they are a pain. Alright, let's see if I get this to refocus real quick. There we go. To do. The other reason I like this is I actually have another SD Unicorn. That's actually not available at the moment. My friend's using it for something. But I have a SD Unicorn that's Destroy Mode in red. And it was like $5 USD, but it doesn't transform. This one actually transforms. You can actually move the V-fins in, and you can change the whole head. I would do it if I wasn't holding my camera. Unfortunately, I don't have a tripod or anything like that. But yeah, that transforms, and the whole thing actually transforms. So I wanted to go over that real quick. So instead of doing a transformation like the Master Grade or the Perfect Grade, where things just kind of slide in and out, you actually have to reassemble it, and they actually give you the parts, and I have them right here, to just reassemble. I think this is an arm. Yeah, this is an arm piece. So if you were to reassemble it with the arm pieces, your psycho frame here wouldn't be shown, and you can actually switch these around, so the psycho frame won't be shown, and the actual head and the torso are the only things that actually slide to transform. You can actually do this with one hand, like this. These move up, and you just kind of slide them in to do so. But I like it I like to leave it in Destroy Mode for two reasons. One, it's a lot easier than transforming it, and also it just looks so much better. I do like the way the standard Unicorn looks in Unicorn mode, but this just looks so much better. Catches the eye in the room. It's one of the smaller kits I have, but displayed around, but my friends absolutely love it. They think it's just the best one. The only two complaints I really have about this kit is the way the shield's located on the back is kind of a pain. Like it just kind of, the way it's on there and how you can't spread the psycho frame out, it's kind of a pain. And this entire pack is actually held on by one little peg. And the more it's once it's on there, you kind of want to leave it on there. It tends to like to fall off from time to time. I did put one seal here. And it's funny, another complaint is that this seal doesn't actually fit. It's supposed to go here according to the instructions, and it doesn't actually fit because it keeps flapping. So there's that. And after that, oop, the arm fell off. So that's the other thing, is pieces do tend to like to come off real quick on this, so you're gonna have to watch out for that. That's the only, so the build quality isn't that greatest, but once you have it posed in the position you want, it just looks good. Yeah, but yeah, so I want to give this kit probably I give it a 7 out of 10. It looks fantastic. Posability, it's an SD, so you're not going to get too much out of it. When it comes to features, definitely a 9. It has a lot of cool features. The only problem is the pack, like I said, doesn't like to stay on there. And the pack is compatible with the other SD Unicorn, I checked. So all this is actually compatible with the standard SD Unicorn. It just doesn't the only difference is this one's green, and this one transforms. But yeah, so it has a lot of cool features, and they're features, not gimmicks. I don't know why people in this community uses the word gimmicks when describing things. Oh, it has this gimmick. No, a gimmick is like getting a keychain when you buy a kit. This is these are features. That is the proper vocabulary. Someone on my Instagram told me that. Like, why don't you use the word gimmick? Because that's not the definition of gimmick. It's the definition of feature. But anyway, that's my little rant for today. Yeah, so this is definitely a 7 out of 10 for me. I wish there's two things that they could have really done with this kit to blow it out of the water. On the Perfect Grade Unicorn, they paint the V-fins gold, and it's not a sticker. And I know that's asking a lot for an SD, but I painted my red one, and it just looks so much better. There's probably going to be a picture of my red one on the Instagram at some point. It just looks better painted, and if they can do that with the Perfect Grade, I don't see why there isn't a reason they can't do it with the SD. It's just a simple, just a little spray with gold spray paint, or whatever. So I mean, yeah, sure, it might cost a couple $dollars more, but it's worth it. I mean, this is the same price as most high grades, so, and you're really getting a lot. This looks better than the high grade full armor, if you ask me. I mean, it's not to scale, of course, but I think it just looks better. It looks more unique in that aspect, and it's cheaper. The other thing is that this right here is not a piece, it's a sticker, and it could have been a piece. That's the only other real thing. I don't think I'm missing a whole lot. It comes with a standard set of holding hands, and that's really it. And, yeah, I mean, everything's basically the same as the high grade version, just not as, just not as to scale. But it's cool. I'd highly recommend picking one up if you haven't already. So anyway, thanks guys for watching, and peace off.